This is an install instructional video for Rvinyl Precut Light Tint. Precut Rvinyl Light Tint comes in a sealed bag. To open, never cut along the pieces, instead cut at the open section at the top. Pull out the straightforward instructional guide and be sure to take advantage of the cashback offer. Now we move on to a backlight that is flat with moderate curves. Clean the light, then spray the surface with Rapid Tac. Make sure the right piece for this is being used, then release the entire liner, hold the piece away from the car, spray the adhesive with Rapid Tac. This helps avoid any fingerprints getting on the adhesive, then position the piece onto the light, and be sure there is perfect alignment. With one hand holding the tint onto the surface, squeegee the opposite side onto the light. Working on a truly flat section first is the best call. If there's a moderate curve on the light, the tint might not stick right away due to the moisture underneath. If this is the case, pick up a heat gun and on a medium setting gently warm the tint and squeegee. This will dry out the moisture underneath. Then, when everything's on, double check the edges are down with the heat gun. Now we get to the most challenging light, in this case the back fender light. A very good tip with a pre-cut piece on a curve is to add masking tape holders at key sections. This will help pulling the film and avoid fingerprints getting on the adhesive, because this, just like the front headlight, will be installed dry. Start the piece as normal by beginning at the tip of the light, squeegee it firmly in place, pick up the pre-cut piece, then release the liner exactly halfway. Bring the piece back to the surface, make sure it's even top to bottom, then with firm tension pulling back away from the area, squeegee top to bottom. Squeegee the tint on the light and be sure to squeegee in 1-inch sections vertically. Once to the big curve, release the entire liner and be sure to hold onto the masking tape tabs. Now, with a helper adding some heat to the tint, warm it to soften, then pull around the corner, pulling up and down at the same time. Squeegee a section onto the light, then focus on one section at a time, in this case the lower corner. Heat and spread the film out towards the corner. Once there are no wrinkles, squeegee it on and repeat the same steps for the upper corner. Spread the tension out, then relax the edges. There may be extra material on the edges, and this is normal as the piece has to be stretched around the curve. For the excess material, place a squeegee on the edge so the film doesn't jump back too far. Then tuck the film in around the edges when possible and cut away any excess film if needed. When done, add heat to the tint to ensure that there are no bubbles and go over all the edges to make sure they are fully sealed. Now, with all the lights wrapped, clean the area with Rapid Clean. This removes any handprints and gives the car and lights a nice shine. And note that the light will shine through the Rvinyl light tint, so safety is ensured along with a custom look.